blue dude running around, picking up rings, going fast. Little blue dude, watch him go by in a blue blur. Close your eyes, don't think twice. Crush machines, free the flickies, restore peace. Sonic! Whoa, Sonic the Hedgehog! Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Fight. Finish him. Excellent. Kano. Liu Kang. Raiden. Johnny Cage. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Sonya. Finish him. Excellent. Get over here. Finish him. Excellent. Kano. Liu Kang. Raiden. Johnny Cage. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Sonya. Test your might. Test your might. Finish him. Fatality. Flawless victory.
People of cyberspace, what is going on? How is everybody doing on this day of the week? What is up, Will? How's it going? Grimaldo, what is going on? And any lurkers out there in cyberspace land, what is up? You know, Will, you were talking about how much the room has changed since that video was made. I was literally thinking the exact same thing. The exact same thing was going through my brain parts as you were saying that. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of things that have occurred in this room since that video was done. Let's see, what year was that? That's probably, I don't know. I could just look at the video, but I think it was like 2021. Maybe 2022. I think it was 2021. So several years have gone by since that occurred there in this corner of cyberspace. They do in fact, Will. They do in fact. My liquids are hot. 5 whole years. That's 5 years of things getting shuffled around this room back and forth and back and forth. Back then, I actually don't think I had any of these. I didn't have any of these CRT. Like, half the stuff on this wall was not even in existence. Was not even in existence. It's crazy pants. April 25th, 2021. That's crazy. Actual craziness. Okay, so I don't have any Happy Meals to discuss today. Unfortunately, there are no Happy Meals taking place here. Only thing I saw on the wall was the camera mount, and yeah, that ain't even there anymore. But yeah, I know, Will, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even know what to tell you. There are no Happy Meals. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So instead of show and tell time, I'm just going to talk about the things that you see happening on the screen here. They may appear a little.
That is one big pilot.
Yes. They may appear a little bit different. So, in an effort to not fragment the societies of Twitch and YouTube and all of that nonsense, there is some chat at the bottom of the screen, and this is filtered. This has some pretty extreme filtering going on it, so not everything is going to show up there, but you know, enough to keep the context of things going and whatever. So if somebody says something on YouTube and you were on Twitch, you will see it there, and vice versa. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I thought about doing the whole chat syncing thing where, you know, Clabot kind of pushes messages back and forth, but I feel like that's extremely dirty. If I say a bad word, will it show Twitch? It will not. It will, in fact, not say it over. It will not say it. So there's that. There's filtering, and I have a few buttons. I can remove messages, and I can just straight up say, "Do not let this user put anything there," because they are unhinged. They are unhinged. They are PG-13 or R-rated, and we're not about that. We're not about that. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. There are probably going to be issues, but you know, doing it live. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, what are we doing tonight? We're playing a video game. We are playing this old video game here. Right here, as a matter of fact. If it can't be broken, I will find a way. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. So, this right here is a video game. I got this fairly recently, and this is not like an uncommon game or anything like that. But, yeah, it is Twisted Metal on the original PlayStation. So my story with this game is I didn't really play it as a kid. I've said this many times, but I did not have a PS1 as a kid. But yeah, so my only experience with this was playing it at a friend's house. I loved vehicular combat games. However, I mainly played Vigilante 8, and another game called Interstate 76. It was like a PC game. I don't know if any of you have even heard of or played that game. But yeah, Interstate 76. So, and I played a ton of Vigilante 8. A ton of Vigilante 8 on the Dreamcast. I actually didn't even realize until fairly recently that I played the second Vigilante 8 and not the first one. I've actually never played the first one. So at some point, I'd like to do that. But anyway, so yeah, Twisted Metal. My only experience with this is playing it at a sleepover at a friend's house. So there's that. So we're gonna do the thing, and I'm just gonna very quickly take a glance at the controls here. That game title just screams it will have music that needs to be covered. You know, I was actually thinking the same thing just moments ago. So we will see. I actually don't know any of the music in this game. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So game controls. Gas. Cannot read. What the... Why is it telling me... I'm confused. The manual is telling me the names of the buttons, and then it's telling me the different things, but it doesn't say what is what. That's a new one. I feel like that's some kind of typo there. Literally, it's just saying the name of the button, and then it tells you what you can do down here. What the hickory dickory dock is that? Okay, all right. Love that. Love that. Let me do a thing. Let me do another thing. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious! Is that some kind of a chatulation? Some kind of chatulation that needs to be turned into a penation? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely crazy. Okay. So I'm going to stop blabbing, and we're just going to play this game. I think that's probably the best way to learn it, because the manual literally does not say how to play the game.
Justifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All the way to the top. All the way. Literally all the way. Okay. Yeah. Let me rotate my junk around here. How to play video game. How to play video game. All about it doesn't matter. I'm about it. Ooh yeah. Hang on, let me restart my controller here. I in fact was planning on picking Sweet Tooth. That is in fact what I was going to do, Miller Time. That is what I was going to do. Yeah, I'm already gonna make a change. I'm already gonna make a change to this chat thing. I agree, Miller Time. I fully agree with that. Na 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 na. See, I already got you rethinking. Let's see. Why isn't this freaking controller working? Why is
On
this
May
always
14th, 2024, MichaelK said he had that whole snot bubble thing going. That's how you know if someone is really asleep.
It's true. It's true. It's true fact. Okay. What the H? It is, in fact, a valid point, Will. It is, in fact. Literally, why has this just stopped working? Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. This is not the time or the place. Not the time or the place. What the H is happening? My controller has just decided to not connect. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Hold, please. Everything's fine. 3 seconds into the game, controller issues.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, yep. Okay. I think. Are we doing something? I just don't know. Okay, and we're back. Everything is great. Everything is awesome, as the Lego people say. Okay. Audio control. Oh, right. I mean, let's fix this a little bit. Wanga, wanga, wanga. Okay. That's fine. Wait, did it say something about controls? No, it didn't. All right. It was interesting. I don't know if you guys saw while I was finagling about. It's interesting that the gameplay demo that was happening, the attraction loop, was an FMV, like a full motion video of the game. It wasn't actually the gameplay. So it wasn't actually like live footage of the game, you know? Yeah, like this is just like a video that's playing. Very interesting. Okay. Let's do the thing. Okay. So obviously, as Miller Time said, we are going to have to do the Sweet Tooth thing. But I just want to see. I don't even know. This is the only character that I know. I like. There's something just endearing to me about a lot of these older, like PS1, Saturn, N64 games where things are flat. You know, it's just like a flat sprite that's just very clearly flat, but you know, it stays front facing. Does that make sense? Like the his little bouncy wobbly head on top of the ice cream truck there. So we got the taxi. I love the way that looks. I don't even know why. I love the way PlayStation 1 and Saturn games look. I know that it looks like a hot mess a lot of times, but what is this he should be outlaw. Okay, I guess. I feel like he should be, you know, protecting everybody, not participating in whatever the heck's going on. Also, I failed to let you guys see like the story, or apparently there's like some kind of story. It's like Christmas Eve, and this is in LA, in like a bad part of LA, like the underground area or something like that. I just don't think that I would be riding a motorcycle in the midst of all of this nonsense, right? Just me. I just don't think that's the move. I really don't believe that is the move. Spectre. There are actually a lot of different people to play as in this. That's crazy. Remember when LA was considered such a dangerous city in the 90s? Yes, absolutely. I guess this is kind of playing off of that. Look at that. Options, medium, controls, standard. Oh, here we go. Okay, so fire selected. Okay, so select weapon. This is just cycling through them. So okay. So just thinking back on how these games work, you have some kind of, you know, specialer weapon, and then you have just like a machine gun weapon, just like a basic gun weapon, and then you can cycle through the different types of those two weapons. So you got forward, reverse, left, and right. Or you can do gas over here. I was about to say, if I have to hold up the whole time, I'm probably going to lose my sanity. turbo, reverse. So gas, that's tight. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I can see that. Okay. Oh, what are the different controls? Let's just do standard here. Don't want to do anything too crazy, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's rock and roll. Is everything working? It appears everything's working, I think. Okay, okay. And this game does not, this was prior to the analog stick on the PS1, so there's that. Okay, what is happening? Who am I doing? Who am I doing? Yep. There are, in fact, some tunes happening in the background. I feel like probably the tunes should be louder and the explosions should be lower. What is that thing? Should I touch it with my nose? Yes. Yep. I'm sorry, why am I going reverse? Oh. Okay, I guess the analog stick's not the move. So, a lot of these games that didn't support the analog stick, when you play them with an analog stick, it can be a little sensitive as far as, you know, when you press, like in this specifically, though, it kind of keeps triggering that I'm pressing reverse when I am thinking that I'm not. But here we are. Why does it look like that one car is a DeLorean up there that I have a count next to? Does that mean that I've destroyed one DeLorean today? I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. I'm going to get the controls situated here. What weapons do I have? Yeah. Why do I keep stopping? Is it something is attacking me? Is that what it is? Did I run over something that I shouldn't be running over? Wait, is that my health in the bottom right? Oh my goodness gracious, I am so deceased. One bonus time travel to fix any mistake. I love that. Okay, we're off to a great start. This is phenomenal. Wow, that is quite the turn. Yeah, I could definitely see this being a lot better when in the later games when the control is just a little better. I did the do. I done did the do. Meet your opponents. All right, let's get them. Let's rock and roll. Right, let me turn the brightness down on my junk here. It's just a little too bright for my taste. Just a little too bright. A little too bright. Okay. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. I am at 2/3 health here-ish, give or take. Look at that. Drifting mechanic. Look at that. You know, I feel like this controller is acting kind of crazy.
Great Scott! Run for it, buddy!
Was that a bro that I just plowed through? Just a bro chilling on the streets? Yeah. Yep. That's not what you want. The screams that are taking place here.
The current DSi count is 756. This is the first of the day. Your controller must be haunted.
It feels kind of like it is. I'm uncertain. But it's like I'll just randomly be cruising, and then all of a sudden I'm just not cruising. So I don't know what the hickory-dickory-dock is going on here. There's like some crazy wireless interference in my room, and I've yet to figure out what in the H it is. And it got no gas in it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Is that bro just standing on the curb, just shooting? Yep. Where is this bro? What? I will take that, though. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, no. I'm getting frozen. That's what it is. Okay. Wow. Wow there. I have done a losing. There's that. There's that whole aspect of things. And we're back. Good, because I want to turn the music up. There's that. There's that whole thing. I blame the car. I blame the vehicle. I need something faster. Let's do Spectre. Is that Pierce Brosnan? So that reminds me. I listened to this podcast called the DF Retro podcast over on Digital Foundry, that YouTube channel. And they did an episode fairly recently about James Bond games, beyond GoldenEye. So everybody knows GoldenEye. Everybody talks about GoldenEye, whatever. But a lot of people don't really talk about the James Bond games that came after GoldenEye. A lot of the Electronic Arts made James Bond games. And some of them are kind of a dumpster fire, but they're not really. That's a little unfair. They're not really a dumpster fire. They're just like not as good as GoldenEye. But apparently there are a couple of kind of hidden gems in there, and a lot of what they talked about. There was this one particular one. I think it was called Everything or Nothing. I think that's what I'm thinking. I documented it so that I could pick it up if I ever see it. But apparently, it's the first James Bond game where Pierce Brosnan lent his likeness, and he also did voice acting in it. And it actually has a lot of the cast doing voice acting in it. Wow, I was just demolished. That's great. So that's cool. And apparently it's quite good. And one of the guys said it's a better James Bond experience than GoldenEye actually is. So I thought that was an interesting observation. So, and this was for PS2, GameCube, and the original Xbox. So I'll have to check that one out. And then the other one that is actually surprised me greatly, because when this came out, I remember it being kind of shunned, and it just was not. It was not a game that anybody wanted to play. Wow, that just demolished my health. And that is GoldenEye Rogue Agent on the GameCube, PS2, and original Xbox. And so here's the thing with this game. So this game, it's kind of, I would consider it kind of like James Bond fan fiction, because it's like an alternate universe. Okay, so this game has two things going against it. Well, three things really. One, first of all, it's called GoldenEye Rogue Agent, but it literally has nothing to do with GoldenEye whatsoever. The game, the movie, nothing. No aspect of it has anything to do with GoldenEye. I am probably going to have to get a heavier duty vehicle. This is not the move. So that. Two, you don't play as James Bond, because three, literally 5 minutes into the game, James Bond dies. So you play as another agent. But apparently it's really cool, because it's actually like a lot of the different James Bond enemies from all the different movies. They're just like basically like a boss rush of James Bond villains. They're all kind of doing their own thing, so every level is a different James Bond villain and different area and whatever. And And the reason it's called GoldenEye is because your character that you play as, his alias is GoldenEye, and he literally has like a golden eye, like a cybernetic eye that is golden, that gives him some abilities and whatever. So, it's like really, it's described as really dumb fun. So that intrigued me. That intrigued me a lot because I always looked at that and I thought it was total garbage. And definitely, they kind of tried to, capitalize on the GoldenEye name. But anyway, I always thought the only thing Bondish about GoldenEye was the music. Yeah, absolutely. And then sometimes like some of the like little gadget things, but it doesn't really lean too far into the gadget thing. But apparently this other game I was talking about does a lot more of the like gadget kind of stuff. So that's cool. No offense to GoldenEye, but it's super, because it's super fun and lots of tasks, but it's really not anything at all. Yeah. Facts. Actual facts. And apparently, so there's a new James Bond game. I think it just came out. I'm pretty sure it just came out fairly recently. Apparently, it's quite good. So at some point, I'll have to get that. But the other two that I was talking about, apparently they're pretty inexpensive. They're like $20. They're pretty common games. So at some point, if I ever see those, I will pick them up and we'll have to play some of that on stream. So anyway, I want to do the 18-wheeler because apparently I'm garbage. Bond game we played on the emulator last time you were. Yes, that one. I think that one. I'm pretty sure that one was the Game Boy Advance port of the other one the Pierce Brosnan one I'm talking about on GameCube that has all the original like voice actors and stuff in it. Which I thought it was quite. I thought that game was quite good on the Game Boy Advance, and apparently, but it is like an FPS on the home console. So, Dark Side is my boy. Okay, all right, okay. Don't at me. Don't say anything about that. That little guy. Don't worry about that little guy. Okay. Yeah. How do we go? Okay. I've already forgotten how to do the do. This bro takes up like a third of the screen. Okay, this truck controls surprisingly well for a truck of this magnitude. Okay, where is this guy? Okay, I'm literally an 18-wheeler fighting a motorcycle. This should be easy peasy. Oh, I don't have the freaking special thing. Man, playing this just got me thinking about Vigilante 8. I feel like this game's like a little more serious, I think. It is definitely like very, kind of serious, but over the top. But Vigilante 8's a little bit more comical, I think. Or maybe I shouldn't say that until I like actually really get into this. But just like in Vigilante 8, there's like a UFO that you can play as. And I really like the stages in that game because you can do like lots of really interesting things in the stages. So like you can, like there was this, it's like a ski resort, and you can actually go up like the ski tower or whatever, and then you can get flung out of the, I don't know anything about skiing, out of the like chair thing at the top. You can like ride the chair thing. Like your vehicle just attaches to it magically somehow. Okay, I am a beast. I think I just murdered somebody. That was not intentional. I apologize, kind individual. Are you? I think I just killed another civilian. That was not the intention. I think I just ran over dynamite. I got this game. Also, my original WoW was a combo of Mr. Grimm and was a combo of Mr. Grimm and Waldo. Also, I got this. This name. I don't know why I said game. I was like, wait, Waldo. There was a Waldo, like a Where's Waldo game that came with this, and my brain started going. Was there like a 3-pack with Mr. Grimm? Anyway, I got this name. Also, my original WoW was a combo of Mr. Grimm and Waldo. I see now. That's pretty funny. That's great. I love the deep lore. I love the name lore. I literally have no name lore about anything. Original WoW character name. My original WoW character name. I'm not trying to murder all these people, but they're on the sidewalk where I am. My original WoW name was Espo, which was kind of it was based on, there's a Sonic character called Espio, and when I was much younger, when I first saw that name, when I first saw that name, I didn't see the I, so I thought the character's name was Espo. But then later on I realized it was an I. But anyway, I liked the Espo name, so I ended up I used that for that. I have no idea why. I just did. Who's around here? Dadgummit. I am such a strong truck, but I'm in need of some kind of weaponry. Up. Yep. At some point, I'm going to learn how to play the game, and at that point, it's going to be a good. Wow. This is gonna be hot on my junk. Let's hang on. No. I'm busy. Pause the game. What the H? What the H? How do you pause the? Okay. You press select to pause the game. That's kind of strange. Never have I ever. This is so hot. I can feel it all over my tongue parts. I'm not even gonna try. I gotta take the lid off for a second. Hang on. I don't even know what I just said, Will, but I'm sure it was golden. All right, let's do this. And yeah, okay. Anyway. All right. Freeway password. Oh, we can I wonder, hang on. Let me take a photograph. Take a little photograph of that password there. Yep. I'm wondering can I resume the level, or if it like brings the number of lives I have with me, or how this works exactly. What is going on? Am I deceasing? Wow, I am getting wrecked. Wow. What are you actually? Get out of here. Well, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. Please have mercy. I'm busy. Thanks. Enjoy. Wow. Okay. All right. I have acquired a weapon. Frick. Okay. Oh. What is my special? Is my special just a car honk? Frick! Okay, sir! Is there health in this junk? I think that was a friendly. Why are all these bros just on the street shooting at my junk? Spin me around. Yep. 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 Gotta go get some more rockets. I'm being shot at. Wow, my cab's kind of leaning. Kind of doing a little bit of a lean there. Spin around. Somebody's following me. Surely somebody's following me. Oh, look at you there. Yep. Okay. Okay. This is going to be so hard. Yes. How to password? Password? I was a fan of my guy here, Darkside. Select options password. Let's see. What was it? Square, circle, triangle, or something like that. Some nonsense. Square, circles, square, frick. I was totally wrong. Boom. Is that good? Did I win? Does that mean I won? Does that mean we do the do? Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. You freaking dingus.
On May 21st, 2024, MichaelK said, "You nerd."
What? Why am I getting shot at? Okay, you freaking taxi. What is that? Man, you can blast through some health in this Vigi game. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is, in fact, one crazy taxi. Speaking of which, I don't know if anybody saw, but they Sega announced a new Crazy Taxi game the other day, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty exciting. Oh, I totally forgot about the turbo thing. That's cool. If I... Wait, hang on. Wow! Okay. Yep. Oh no. My gun temperature is extreme. Do I hold down the turbo, or how does that work exactly? Do I just press it? Let's spin them around. Yeah. Frick. How is a guy to turn around? Where did this brother go? Oh yeah, also I played a little bit of the new Star Fox earlier today, so that was pretty cool. Nintendo released a demo for it, so that's quite exciting. It feels quite nice. It feels quite nice in the hands. The music is great. It looks quite good. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. That comes out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So I'm definitely definitely getting that day one, and we're gonna stream it the following week. So that would be, I think, the last Tuesday in June is the 30th. Is that right? Or I think so. I did not hit that guy, and he just screamed like crazy. The 30th. Okay, cool. So yeah, the 30th, the plan is to play the new Star Fox. So that's quite looking forward to that. please. I'm assuming I'm supposed to hold down the turbo button, and I'm not just blasting through the turbos for no reason, right? So I'm assuming there's no health in this game either. I haven't seen anything like that, so there's that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yep, take it, 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 take it! There it is. 3 remain, though. Good grief. Oh, man. Somebody's going to sneeze. Somebody is going to sneeze on me, and I'm going to just erupt into oblivion. Hammerhead is close. Hammerhead is nearby. Whoa, hey, ha, ho! All right. You got a freeze projectile. We've all been there. We have indeed. All right, take that. Are they, where are they? Are they in front of me? Oh, there they are. I just shot that wall with my freezy thing. Oh, great. Great. Look at that. Super duper. Oh, wait, I have, how do I know my life situation? Question mark. Sorry. Let's do the fire. Thanks, enjoy. Where are you? Is that you? Was that? Who was? Who was exactly? I'm assuming I should not go over that zappy thing in the ground. I'm assuming that is just not the move. Hold up. Is that? What is that? Or should I? Or should I? Oh, that's freaking health! Okay! Alright. I see how this is gonna be. I think my extra lives are the dots next to your health. Okay, noted. Roger that. Thank you for that. Okay, we're gonna learn how to play the video game now. This whole time I've just been thinking this is pretty rough. I'm just gonna actually have to get good here. You know what I'm saying? Can't quite make out what the enemies are. Smiley face. No, yeah. Did that injure me as I slammed into the wall? Well, that sure did. That was not. That wasn't it. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, look at that. Look at playing as hard as possible while also on easy mode. Yes. Smiley face. Okay. Wait, how do I go that way? Where the hickory dickory dock is a bro. No, coming around this way. Yeah, baby! Oh, I hit the button. I think I can see it in the pause menu, though. Yeah, look at that. I appreciate that. Not many games do that, where they will show you the password. If you accidentally go beyond it, you can just pause it and see it. I can't think of another game that has done that. I'm sure some have done that, but I appreciate that. Appreciate that little detail. That's helpful. So as I said before we started here, this game apparently takes place on Christmas Eve in Los Angeles for some reason. I don't know why. That's about all I got for you. So you may notice some holiday experiences around around the town here. The Christmas trees going on there. Not without a game shark. Man, I was watching something the other day, a little documentary type thing. And this guy was talking about how so the precursor to the predecessor, whatever, to the Game Shark was the Game Genie. So the Game Genie came out for like the NES, the Genesis, the Super Nintendo, the Game Boy. Pretty sure there was one for the Game Gear. So yeah, that was a thing. But Nintendo got all bent out of shape about it because people were able to alter because you're injecting code into the game, right? So what the PR term that they called it was like it created derivative works or something of the game, and so they were freaking out about look at all that. Look at that. Look at them trees. Oh no, I can't back up. How to exit the water. Yeah, look at that. I wonder where one of those little zappy lightning pads is so that I can heal my body. Aha! Look at that. A guy has been healed. Is somebody behind me nailing me right now? Yeah. Take it. Oh! Warthog is still with us. Goodness gracious. Get out of here. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's try Hammerhead. Or can I do, let's check out the car info. Oh, this has two bros in it. A monster that a monster that crushes its enemies under, I was like, a monster that a stolen monster truck crushes its enemies, 2 high school drop under its giant tires, outs, and a collection it handles for anyway. A stolen monster truck, 2 high school dropouts, and a collection of hard rock CDs. What could possibly go wrong? I like it. Speed, it's quite slow. Has pretty good armor. Let me see what we had over here. A massive vehicle with awesome power but slow acceleration. A ravenous creature who wants to get back what is rightfully his. He's hoping Calypso can help him retrieve an item so powerful it could destroy the world. Okay, speed is terrible. Handling is terrible. Special power is terrible. A thin beam of white hot fire. I don't think I was able to use that. Armor is pretty decent. Like, what are those stars? What are those supposed to be? The little indicator thing. I don't even know. I don't even understand. What was the other one? The Hummer. Commander Mason's working with the U.S. government. He's hoping Calypso can help him retrieve an item so powerful it could destroy. Why is everybody wanting to destroy the world? I just passed my 25th anniversary from graduating high school today. I was thinking about what life was like pre 9/11 in 2001. Hard Rock series just hit home like no one's business. For sure. Absolutely for sure. Man, there was just something special. I mean, I remember, you know, the gigantic aisles of CDs. Like, there was an entire CD section, right? And like looking at all the CDs, and then you could. Some places had a thing where you could like scan the CD and you could put headphones on and listen to like a sample or whatever. But I loved getting a CD at the store and then listening to it on the way home and whatever. It was just a different time. Just a different time. I can still hear the cases clicking against each other while things I just never realized I was nostalgic for. It's crazy. I just feel like I need a big vehicle. What does Sweet Tooth have going on? It drives like a bathtub on wheels. An escaped mental patient, Sweet Tooth is a man on a mission. He has entered Twisted Metal in hopes of gaining the one prize that means more to him than anything else in the world, his best friend. Well, that's sweet. Speed is terrible. Handling is terrible. Armor is a 4. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, a lot of these just are not good. I want to see what this is. A collector source tonight. He will claim the one item that has eluded him for years. Okay. Armor, of course, because he's a freaking motorcycle. Huge stores in the mall just smothered in CGs, posters, black lights, and other weird 90s kid bedroom supply. Exactly. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a time. What a time. Reminds me, I desperately want to, I don't know if you guys saw, but their Pizza Hut's bringing back some of the retro locations. So I'm desperately craving going to an actual, Pizza Hut, a retro Pizza Hut location. So I'm not sure. I'd have to figure out what the nearest one is, but I just think that'd be pretty sweet. We literally didn't realize how great. It's crazy. Like it's crazy to think about all that stuff and a lot of. Oh wait. Oh no. See, Pizza is also rolling back out the. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They're bringing the buffet back, and I don't. There was one location about an hour and a half from me that, I think it's probably more like an hour from me that it was still like the standalone location, but I don't know. It's probably not on their list to get the retro treatment. What am I doing? Sometimes I cannot talk and do this at the same time. Where's my bro? There's my bro. And then I need... It's weird you have to go into options to do the password here. Did I... Yeah, this is right. Okay. Road trip indeed. I feel that deeply within my person. It was very disappointing when I went there, though. So I've told you guys this story, but I was going on a trek to try and find some I was just hunting for some video games and stuff like that, all that nonsense. And I was just traveling about. I think I ended up going about an hour and a half away from home, something like that. And just going to like different thrift stores and places like that. I did find a handful of things, but nothing super insane or anything like that. But anyway, just going to like different thrift stores and pawn shops and stuff like that. And I came across a Pizza Hut, and it was like a standalone Pizza Hut location. And I thought, oh man, this is phenomenal. I am about to witness beauty. Actual living, breathing beauty in here in this place. And so what is going on right now? Anyway. Am I under somebody's spell or something? Why do I keep slowing down? Anyway, so I go in there expecting that, I'm going to like sit down at the Pizza Hut buffet, and unfortunately they were using literally the entirety of the store. The food area, the seating area. That's what it's called. The entirety of it as just like storage for pizza boxes and stuff. And I was so deeply wounded about this experience. But The pizza was good. I will say that. I got a personal pan pizza, and it was excellent. So that is what made me a believer in Pizza Hut once again. But unfortunately, it was not quite consistent from their other locations, at least. Okay, I've got to find a little zappy station here. Little zap zap. I'm going to get shooketh if I do not get out of here quickly. Oh, there's a bro. Come on now. Bro, if you pass someone on the road, you will get shot. You will get shot. Literally, look at that. You literally have to run them over. Modern pizza is so hit or miss. It's a gamble for sure, especially with the current price. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's the problem is that like when it's good, it is fantastic. But it's like, you know, not quite there. Not quite there. Come on, back up. Throw her in reverse here. How do I? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah. Brother. My brethren. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. You know what I'm saying? What is this thing? Does that do something? I don't think... I don't think that's... I feel like my special is just like a car horn. Like I'm not actually doing anything? Question mark. Motherless? Give me that freaking thing. Oh, now I have the special. Miller Time. Hello. Welcome back. It's so great to see you on this day of the week. Hopefully you had a good time away. Okay. What have you missed? I have just been dying repeatedly, but now I feel like I'm getting a grip on how to play this video game, so there's that. Get out of here. That didn't... There's that. You know, you're not wrong, Will. You're not wrong. Well. Okay, the freaking ice cream man. Oh, look at that! Success! Do not cross.
On January 21st, 2025,
Dead.
Michael
Got
K
it.
said, "Get your blue body down there."
What? Oh, great. I'm almost dead again. Sometimes that's how video games are. You know, you spend all your time trying to get health, and then you just wind up deceasing. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Get out of here. Yeah. Oh, they do not respawn. Oh, frick. Well, that's not what a guy wants to see. Oh, I don't have any specials. Oh, I was shot. I was blown. I got blowed up. Hang on, let me try to take a slurp of my liquid hot fluids here. Put the lid back on. I think we got a good temp. Oh, yeah. How's the chat overlay doing? Nothing crazy's going on? I haven't been watching it at all. Hopefully it's been okay. I try. Is the size okay to everybody? I tried to pick, you know, not gigantic font, but not too small to where if you were watching on a phone, it was still readable. I like that it actually lets you, like when you respawn from, kind of where you were when you deceased, as far as enemies go and all that. So that's nice. Like, does that laser... I cannot see where that laser is going. Come on now. Oh, I shouldn't do... no, don't do... Oh, frick. Oh, my goodness! Kind of reminds me when Windows ME came out. Man, I have some extreme nostalgia for Windows 2000 specifically. So that's kind of why some of the stream looks the way it does. It's kind of based on Windows 2000, even though, spoilers, I made the assets of the stream from Windows 95, but still. I never used ME. I do have a friend that he used ME back in the day, but I never used ME. I went from 3.1 to 95 to 98 to 98 SE or whatever, and then from there to 2000, which I don't really actually know anybody else that used Windows 2000. And then, I did them all. Beyond that, I did Windows Vista because, well, XP before that, but Windows Vista, Windows 7, as most everybody, Windows 8. I was a Windows 8 adopter because I'm psychotic. Come on, bro. What is going on, Ren? How's it going? It is so good to see you on this day of the week. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Frick! I do like the ability to just very quickly turn around. That's quite helpful. Oh, I just realized that this song has like some Christmassy kind of stuff going on. I think I just heard like a Deck the Halls in there. This is very interesting. This is all just very... What? Get out of here, guy! Come on now! Whoop! Apparently I just ran into a tree. They should have Santa as an unlockable character. Surely there's some kind of character that you can unlock in this. Surely that is the thing. Okay. We're doing the do here. Boom. Was that a tank? Or was it the Hummer? I don't think I saw a tank. I could be hallucinating that. It's quite possible. All right. Yep. No. Who is behind me? Yep. Oh, come on now. Come on now, guy. Yep. Take it. No. Do not do that. How to reverse in video game. Yep. You're toast. You are absolutely toast. Thanks, enjoy. I will do that in another time. Inevitably, when I die again. Let's see, where was that health? Haha, look at that. That's what a guy likes to see in this corner of cyberspace. You know what I'm saying? And there's a bro behind me. What is that? Is it a jump? I think it's a jump. I don't know what the heck that is. Not a question of if, simply a question of when. Exactly. That's exactly right. Woo. It's a guy is hot up here in the Shire.
On December 23rd, 2025, MichaelK said, I don't know how in the world to fight this octopus and not suck.
That's kind of how I'm feeling right now about all these other bros. Ah! Look at you! Oh, that's a thing you run over. What the... Homing! I have a homing! Yeah, eat it. Pretty sure that just hit the wall, but it's fine. These are just landmines, I'm assuming. Probably I'm going to be the one to run over them. Come on. Get out of here. Get out. Get away. Whoop. All right. We have fled the scene. That other health is... If one of these bystanders on just the sidewalk here destroys my truck, I'm going to be very upset. I'm very upset. Okay. But we have more life, another life to live here, so... Speaking of it, shall be done. I like the Christmas tree is a great game to use for a Christmas tree. Yeah, I didn't even realize.
Never quit.
Oh, he was...
Winners never quit and quitters
Toast.
never win. I learned that at WrestleMania 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize this was a Christmas game until I was testing, setting the stream up and everything and letting the intro play, and it mentions that this takes place in LA on Christmas Eve. I was like, oh, it's a Christmas game. The one game that I was wanting to possibly play around Christmas time was Die Hard 2 on the Sega Saturn. It is a, well, actually, really any of the Die Hard games. There's a Die Hard trilogy game on the Saturn that it has the three different games. It has Die Hard 1, which is kind of like it's kind of like an isometric kind of slower paced shooter kind of game, and then Die Hard 2 in that is it's a light gun game, and then Die Hard 3 is a vehicular. It's not really vehicular combat. It's actually kind of cool because it's like you're trying to go around and get rid of bombs that have been placed all over the city, and you're in a vehicle the whole time while you do it. And it's do not you you fool. Yeah, Die Hard 3 is like Crazy Taxi. Yeah. It's just it's a lot of fun. But it's actually really cool when you don't defuse a bomb. You run into it and then it flies up in the air and it's kind of like slow motion and then it just like blows up. It's like a contained explosion or something. I don't even know. It's like you basically just set off the bomb. I don't know. But you do save the day by doing that. Smiley face somehow. Man, there are just not enough days in the week for all the streams that I want to do, all the freaking random games that I want to play. There's also a Die Hard Trilogy 2 for the PS1, which I think is just comical that it's like Die Hard Trilogy 2. So I've not played that one, and I would like to at some point. Check that out. Come on, get the head in the game here. Get the head in the game. All right, we can get some health here. Boom shakalaka. How come you only stream 1 day a week? Because life is busy. I will. So I have been like I've been saying forever. I've been kind of working on some other stuff behind the scenes. So I will at some point in the next handful of months. I'm not entirely sure when, but in the next handful of months, I'm going to be doing another stream. Probably on Mondays, but it's going to be a music stream on another channel. So that's a thing. So that will be a thing that occurs in the decently near future. And I still have hopes and dreams of doing random streams. So I'm not entirely sure. It's just going to be kind of one of those things where one day I'm just going to decide, I think I'm going to stream, you know, instead of having like the planned schedule thing. So we'll see. Play Freebird. You know, it's funny because, Zerain and I, who, you know, he's a friend of the channel, he's in some of the videos on the channel and, kind of helped me get this channel off the ground. But he and I are doing the music performance stream, and we did do it in the past. And I will say, I'll go ahead and let me post this right now so you guys can give it a follow if you want to stay up to date. Where's my junk? Where's my junk? I found my junk. My junk has been acquired. Boom, shaka, laka. Some of that action. So for any of you guys that are on Twitch, you can follow the Cyberpulse over on the Twitches. The second longest member, exactly that. But anyway, I say all that to say, the first time we did a music performance stream, literally the first time we were just playing some other stuff, and funny enough, somebody asked us to play Freebird, of course. So anyway, where's my junk? Okay, I got to stay organized. I got to keep my windows organized, otherwise I will be lost. Okay. So do I still have one life to live after this one? Oh, that's not an enemy. That's just a bro. That's just a measly little bro. There was a warthog. Yep. Take it. You are done for. You are done for. There it is. Boom. Shaka laka. Oh, look at that. Boom, baby. Well, we got a lot of opponents. This is getting pretty cuckoo pants.
It's oftentimes says unknown, but occasionally, a giant marquee name comes through on your caller ID, and it's like, winning.
Indeed. Is this okay? Is it Christmas Day now? Are we just cruising around this nice suburban neighborhood on Christmas Day, shooting missiles out of our 18-wheelers? It's kind of weird that it doesn't, whenever you get a weapon, I kind of expect it to be kind of like Mario Kart, where when you get a weapon, it switches to it. But it does not. It simply does not. I know it's in LA, but it should be snowing. I didn't even know. Emmanuel, how's it going? First of all, there's really nothing to be missing here. Literally, we are just in vehicles, and the number up there next to the DeLorean on the left, that's the number of enemies, and then the number to the right of that is the number of enemies that remain. Or the number of no, excuse me. The number on the left is the number of enemies that remain. The number on the right is the number of enemies that have been slain. So that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Yeah. What? Did I get him? I got him. Straight up got. So, what's everybody been up to this week? How's everybody's week going? Has anybody been playing anything cool or doing anything cool? Watching anything? You know, all the questions that I typically ask in the middle of the stream. What's everybody been up to? Battle Royale for vehicles. Yes, that is a pretty accurate way to describe this. Yes. I actually think that could be a pretty cool thing. Like this on an extremely large scale, just like 200 bros. Is that a thing? Is there a game that's like Battle Royale, like for vehicle, that's like on a larger scale like that? Because that could be pretty cool, I believe. It's kind of low-hanging fruit, IMHO. Still playing Slay the Spire a lot. Want to get the second game, but is only for PC at the moment in early access. Nice. Still have not played that. Oh, bro, those gigantic electronic toms there. That was it. Rear? What is that? Does it shoot out the butt? Yep, sure does. Can I look behind me? I don't think there's a button to do that. And I just don't really know. I don't know. Wreckfest. Is that, Emmanuel, is that like this? Is it like a vehicular combat? There's no like on foot anything. It's just you're in vehicles with machine guns and missiles and stuff. Successfully launched Friday night movie night. Nice. Two consecutive weeks. Have you what have you been watching? My wife and I did that too, actually. The past week we watched oh frick, what is it called? It has Matt Damon and Christian Bale in it, and it's the story of Ford getting into racing, like car racing. Oh come on! Oh come on! It was good. It wasn't like the greatest movie of all time, but it was a good time. This other movie we watched fairly recently, F1, was a lot better. But Ford versus Ferrari, yeah, that's it. Yeah. We also watched, what's it called? Air? Is it called Air? It again has Matt Damon in it, but it is the story of Nike. Like Nike was kind of the underdogs. It was like when Nike was trying to seal the deal with Michael Jordan and his line of shoes and all that stuff. That was a pretty good movie. Pretty much just vehicles wrecking into each other, no guns or anything, but that actually doesn't sound like a bad yeah, okay. I feel like this should be a thing. Like I can't believe there's not a game, like a more popular game. Maybe people don't nowadays just don't really care, but I think that would be cool. I'd be all over that. There's like Rocket League, but that's the only like multiplayer car game that I can think of. What actually is going on? Okay, I need to flee the scene. I need some health. I need the zappy platform. Okay, I'll just die. I'll just keel over and die. Great. You done lost. I have been playing. Like I said, I played this Star Fox demo that came out today. It's pretty good. Looking forward to that. But other than that, I've been playing. What you call it? Yes. Well, that's my junk not scrolling. Frick. I missed some chats. Hang on. Wow, I just missed all these chats. I apologize, guys. Hold on. Oh, this is the story of the game. Let me back up here. My junk wasn't scrolling. I also made a chat monitor that lets me do some other stuff here, so that's a bug. Need to fix that. Essentially has launched Friday Night Movie Night. We read that for our... Okay, so Fridays I've been working my way through Pirates of the Caribbean again, but Saturdays I just felt like watching some good old Addams Family. Oh, nice. Man, I loved the Addams Family 90s movies. I'd like to watch those again at some point. And Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I feel like around this generation PS1 there were a lot of games that felt video gamey, not everything. I miss that. I miss that. And we talked about this when we were playing through all those Dreamcast games. Like all these it's just like some stupid story that just doesn't really matter. Like it adds to the setting. Also this guy's face is horrific, but it's fine. It's just dumb fun. It's just dumb fun. And the game itself is just fun. It's just fun. Okay, let me just I was a little disappointed with the Nintendo. You know, I'm not going to lie. I was too, Miller Time. I meant to mention that earlier, and then I forgot about it. I thought about it, and then I forgot about it. I mean, the Ocarina of Time remake thing, that's been a rumor that's been circulating for quite a while. I was hoping that when they announced it, they would show some gameplay. But, you know, it was just kind of the little teaser thing, which I think the art style looks cool. It does kind of look like an evolution of the way that the remake on 3DS looked, so that's cool. I'm curious to see, you know, how the game plays and how it looks and whatever. So, it's been a long time since I played Ocarina of Time. I'm one of the few people, one of the weirdos that likes Majora's Mask better than Ocarina of Time. And I didn't, for the longest time, that was not the case. I did not. But about, when was it? A handful of years ago, I played through Majora's Mask all the way through as an adult and fell in love with it. It is, it's very different, and I feel like it's another one of those games. Okay, I think this is what you were talking about, Miller Time. So it's this like Hummer thing, not a tank, unfortunately. Surely there is a tank though. Surely that's an unlockable, right? I would be shook if there was not. Why the Scooby Poops is my junk not scrolling? Why? Okay. I adore that. Sandler movies. It's strong. Dabble in the dating. Go, man. I love that. It's quite an indictment of other direct, and that was so forgettable, especially after so. Yeah, I was kind of shooketh. I was pretty shooketh that I was just waiting for something good to happen the whole time, and I don't know. Just didn't really do the do. Kwamakazi, what's going on? How's it going? I don't know how I missed you. I must have missed you earlier. I apologize. But welcome. It's good to see you. Oh, you said Ford versus Ferrari. I apologize, Kwamakazi. I did not realize that. I don't know why I thought that was somebody else. I need to hang on. Let me make a little tweak here. A little tweak to my junk. Where
FBI, open up!
shouldn't change this in the middle of a stream, but I'm going to. Correctly. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on to your butts. The whole thing could crash and burn at any given moment here.
You didn't say the magic word.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's all right. Anyway. Okay. I just feel like if I need to be one of these beefier vehicles, or I'm gonna get in a bad situation here. I just kind of feel like that's the case. Will, you're not wrong. You are actually not wrong in the slightest. Again, as always, it's just crazy how that is. All right. So, can you play this game like co-op, or are you against each other when you play with a second player? I've only ever played this multiplayer where you're kind of just fighting each other and maybe and some computers. So that could be cool though if you were on the same team. Anyway. All right. Let's see. Do. Is that it? Yeah. All right, let's do the do. Well, I wonder how many quotes there are saying how not wrong you are. Oh, no. Oh, great. Oh, great. That's fantastic. That's great. Just wasted that Zappy station. Bro, you'd think Sweet Tooth would have had enough by now. Oh. R.I.P. to that bro's van.
On June 10th, 2025, MichaelK said, "I am so large."
No comment. Ugh. Come on now, get up in there. Jeez. Okay. Almost a 1 year anniversary. What the heck was I playing? In which I was so large. I like this song. I don't know what kind of rock, hard rock you'd really consider this style. This guy just drinking some brews on his front lawn there. Mario Kart World. Frick. I'm not sure what I just ran over, who or what, but I apologize. Like, you literally, you take it to the face every time a guy is standing there in front of you like that. Like, it just, like, there's no avoiding it. There's literally no avoiding it. I guess I just have to, like, shoot them from further away or something. Like, I don't even know. Like, their aim is impeccable. Like, you will get hit. Come on, do not run into the tree. Do not run into the tree. Like, even if I'm going literally 130 miles an hour through this neighborhood and there's some bro there, he will shoot me inevitably. Where is that charging pad? Oh, great. I was just slayed by some random missile flying out of somebody's house. You got to get them from the... you know, maybe that's the thing. Really disappointed we didn't get any Mario Kart World DLC. Yeah, bro, I keep thinking, like, if Mario Kart World had actually been, like, an adventure-style game, like Diddy Kong Racing or something like that, I would have lost my sanity. Like, my spirit would have left my person and levitated into the stratosphere. Like, man. Speaking of which, that reminds me, I really want to play Crash Team Racing again. It's basically Crash Bandicoot's knockoff of Diddy Kong Racing. Get out of here with your motorcycle. Nobody wants it. Hang on. One moment, please. I apologize. I need to... hang on. The original. Yeah, the original. I actually just forgot that. I totally forgot that they did a remake of that, but I'm just so nostalgic for this craziness that is the 3D graphics from this era. I don't know. And I love a lot of the, like, indie games that are coming out that just straight up use this style of graphics. Oh, there's a little puppy dog there. Little puppy dog in the parking lot. Is this... Wait, who's... Oh. He is straight up deceased there. Just there. Still there. Frick. Have to inform me ahead of time if you ever do Mega Man Legends playthrough. I feel like the game's not that long. Last time I looked, that is, I mean, took us friggin' 6 weeks to beat Cuphead, so there's that. There's that whole thing. I feel like it wasn't much more than, like, maybe 14 hours or something like that. This Mega Man Legends, it's so good. I never beat it, which I know is horrific, but, you know, it is what it is. Dadgummit, why is my junk broken? Because I didn't use my finger squirts correctly. You're not wrong, Will. You were absolutely not wrong in the slightest. Again. Whoa there. If anybody's wondering why I keep randomly pausing, is because I'm so I mean, I'll give you guys the spiel for this if you were not here at the very beginning of the stream. But so we're doing the multi-stream thing. We're streaming to both Twitch and to YouTube, and so in doing that, I don't want to create this fracture of the stream experience as far as the chat goes. So stream is on the screen, on the actual stream at the bottom of the screen now. And it's kind of filtered. It has some filtering going on, so not everything shows up there, and whatever. And so that's a thing that's happening, and the best way for me to test this is to just do it live. So here we are doing it live, and I'm kind of making some little tweaks and things as I see them, and I'm also using like a different monitor to view the two chats combined here on my end, and it has some different controls and things, and I'm just noticing some things that are busted, and I'm fixing them as we do the thing. So there's that whole thing. So if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing, that is what I'm doing. Where are these bros? Okay. How is that person? Can I get on the other side of this wall of trees? Ah, look at this. Look at this. It's good. According to how long to be is like 8 hours. 8 hours? Really? 8 hours? Yeah, we're not going to be doing the completionist thing. Oh, my goodness. We're... Hang on. Why the H is suddenly none of the Twitch stuff. Goodness gracious. Okay. Hang on. Frick. Interesting. This literally was working earlier today. Smiley face. I have the high ground. I told you I'd break it. You were not wrong. You were not wrong. I've conquered this chat, and now I shall get in line. Oh, goodness gracious. I apologize, guys. A guy done broke some stuff. Okay, anyway. Okay. Where's this guy? Oh, can I go? Oh, I can go through this tunnel here. Okay, that makes sense. Ah, I thought the taxi was some like peasant, but apparently that is an enemy. I have no special weaponry, so that's great. This is odd when you don't mute one of the streams. Very brain hurting. Huh. Where are the special? Do the special weapons not respawn? Yeah, I totally thought they were respawn. Oil. Wow. Wow. What? What? What is that? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Huh. Mm-hmm. 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 There they are. There they are. Okay. Frick. I really need to get out of the habit of ramming bros face first. I feel like that's not the maneuver. What's over here? Whoa! Oh, we have not even been over here at all. This is a pretty cool little area. I don't know what the heck this special does. Oh, you cannot shoot the civilians? Huh. We need to build more data centers. Oh no, our shenanigans are now visible on YouTube. Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! None of that. None of that nonsense. This is where everybody's been hanging out without me. What is this? Something good, I hope. Just oil. Oh, it's that little white squirt. What the heck? That's my special? Are you serious? Oh, come on now. All right. Okay. Yep. I see. I see. I see. I see. I'll quite like every time I scroll reels in that AI Star Wars. Yes. And yes, I feel that, Will. I feel that deeply. Deeply within my person. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
As they say. As they say. I have no shame. What in the heck? Okay, everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, we are halfway through. I just hope one waits until 5 years have passed and there's 2,000 very confused people on the stream. I'm sorry, bro, drinking a brewski on the yard. I really apologize for that. I appreciate the optimism there. I appreciate that. Give me that special bubble. Oh, they're all behind me. Get out of here. Get this tree out of here. Yep. Okay. The homing missile kind of sounds like Megatron's gun, for those of you who know what that sound is. very satisfying to me. Yeah. I don't like these other specials that are this random, like, item that I don't know what the heck. It's like a jump or something. Oh, he's still there. He's still around. He's still existing. What does that even do? Oh, he's done. Smiley face. I just wasted all of that. Great. Phenomenal. I love that. I love that when that occurs like that. Does that guy have a jetpack? Why was that brother just floating around in the sky? I like this track because it starts off sounding like some kind of like Terminator track, and then it starts getting into the like the rockin'. It's like Terminator mixed with like a harmonica sounding something something, and then it just blasts off. You know what I'm saying? Where is this Zappy Zap refill station? Frick!
On January 13th, 2026, MichaelK said, "I'm touching things and sparks are flying. I shouldn't be rubbing this thing."
What? What? Ugh. Anyway, okay. No comment. Just, I have nothing, I literally have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I think we did better that time. There are a lot of opponents in this place here, but this is where victory occurs. This is where we are going to be victorious. Because I'm locked in this time. I'm not screwing around. Whoa, 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 whoa! Are you... What? What? Literally, what the hickory smoked horse bungholes was that? Frick. I simply cannot even. I just basically almost blasted through all my health here. My special thing with this guy is so delayed. Come on. Wonder what the distance on this is. Wow, I was shot. Wow, he has a reverse missile thing. No, no, no. Great. I was just fully deleted. My existence was fully deleted. Whoa, what was that? We probably should not be doing this around this gas station, but then again, it's probably fine. There's a lot of lag going on here. Everything is deceasing. The whole game is falling apart before our eyeballs here. Mr. Grimm, you were toast. Look at you. Unfortunate. What even? Ooh, 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 ooh. Give it to me right there. Boom. Shakalaka. We have been rejuvenated. Okay. Yep. Yep. It's also interesting that when you run out of a special weapon, it doesn't switch to the next special weapon. It literally just goes away, and you have to manually switch to a weapon again. What? Why did it just fly in the wall? A power rocket. Boom, baby. Wait, are you still there? Are you still with us? It appears you are. It appears you are. Get me out of here. Please get me out of here. Is there a place I can go that has some form of health? Or some guy, some random bro on the side of the street can slay me. That's fine. That's great. I see no problem whatsoever with that. Goodness gracious. Break out the game, Genie. Okay. Fire. Yep. It's just so funny how the motorcycle he just stays there. Mr. Grimm just stays there like that. I guess, like, what else would he do? He's just a bro on a motorcycle. Ah, there's a dog! I dodged the dog. Nobody tell me otherwise. Let's go this way. Let's see what's up in here. Surely there's some health to be had in here, right? Surely this is where the health is hanging out. Those are probably not good to run into. Does not appear there is health in here, so there's that. Oh, this is kind of a back alleyway here. This is interesting. This is interesting. What else? Surely there's health here. Oh, I see it. I see it. Boom, baby. I've been rejuvenated. All right. Look at that. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. The head-on collision is just not the maneuver. It's just not the maneuver. I regret it every time I do. Every time I play chicken with one of these bros. I forgot again. Is if I have one little green dot, does that mean that this is my last life, or have one more life after this one? Stick it to goo, stick it to goo. Boom. Again with the ramming. Again with the ramming. Exactly. Well, I don't know what the H. Oh, we got some health. Look at that. Boom, baby. We are going to emerge victorious here in this situation. I feel it deep within my person. I see no enemies. Does that mean... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Things are happening. Is that a fool? What? Boom. Okay, all right. Better, closer, warmer. See a little short video of what it's like with 1 second delay on one stream, both. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Get out of here. I can't believe the like the specials like item things don't respawn. That's kind of crazy. Did I get that? Whoops, sorry, bro. I apologize. I wasn't trying to run you over. It was an honest mistake. Okay, he appears... Okay, this other bro appears to be on the other side of this nonsense. Going this way. Probably going to emerge. Was this where the entrance was to that? No. The answer's no. Where was that? He's... the enemy is following me on the other side of this wall. Yep. There you are, Hammerhead. There you are. Oh. Yep. No. Get this guy out of here. On the jetpack. Come on. Just. Yeah. Special? Yes, indeed. Rear flame. Shooting flames out of the rear. Look at that. Camper. Got one more special. Oh, this is it. This is where the rubber meets the road. Boom! Shaka laka. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Rooftop combat. Rooftop combat? Goodness gracious. All right, let me do a little savey McSaverson of that password there. Final password. Okay. Suddenly epic music. Can you imagine driving all these vehicles on top of buildings? Whoa, this is very aggressive. Whoa! This is great. Can I go this way? No! Oh! Oh, farts. You're just done at that point. You're just done. I see how it is. I see how this is going to be. All right. There is, in fact, no recovering from that. Okay. Rooftop combat. All right. Let's see. Let's go a little higher here. Let's see what's going on up here. Okay. Did that totally hurt me, didn't it? Crimson Fury is where? Alright, let's not do anything bogus here and go flying off the side of the building. That's not what you want. That's just not... That's not what you want. Break. Yep. Dadgummit. Frick. No. No. Mother of Pearl. Who actually... Yep. Yep. Ooh. Absolute cinema music. That is accurate. I'm a fan of what I'm hearing here. Assuming there's no... There's got to be like... Some, oh, you cannot go up that? Smile. There's got to be like one health refill station, right? Somewhere. It's probably kind of hard to get to or something. Some nonsense like that, you know what I'm saying? Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop squirting out of your butt like that. No, no, no. Frick! Oh, no. None of that. Oh, great. I did that to myself. There are a lot of side routes you can access, surely. What? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I wonder... Whoa, 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 whoa! All right, let's go this way. Let's just see if we blast off here. The answer's no. The answer's no. Sure, you can come down, but you can't go up. I do not believe it's unless I probably this vehicle cannot do that, but one of the faster cars could probably pull that off. Let's see. Let's just explore the... Oh, then there's a random bro. Do a little bit of exploring. Get out of here. Actually, you know what? Let's fight. Let's dance. Great. Okay. There's something about PS1 polygons, textures. I 100%, I am right there with you. Also, what is going on Coffee Cup Arcade? How is it going? It is so great to see you today. I was just talking about that earlier. I love the vibe of this. It just looks so nice. So nice. In such a bad way. It's just so endearing, you know? Get this guy out of here. Is that... Oh, he's toast. Great. Or not. Yes, yes. Get on out of here. Whoop. I'm unsure if the physics are just crazy. Whoa, what? What was that? I'm unsure if the physics are just crazy or if there's like some weapon that I'm using that is causing like the vehicle to just start spinning in circles. Minion. I hear Minion. Probably that that little black dot. Whoa! Uh-huh. Do not fall off. Yo! No! Who is shooting at me? Oh no. Oh no. I was tricked. I was tricked. Great. Okay. Okay, so yeah, confirmed. When you have the one dot, that is in fact your last life. That does not mean there is another life. Great. Seth, what is going on? How is it going? It is so great to see you today on this day of the week. Hang on, let me back up. I feel like we should be listening to ICP. I fully agree with that. I fully agree with that. Let's see. I'm a dark side, bro. That's just all there is to it. It's just all there is to it. Boom. Boom. Okay. This will go better, I believe. Uh-huh. I keep getting the emergency brake button confused with the reverse button. For some reason, my brain doesn't want to think that reverse is a circle. We need a frick counter. That could be arranged. That can be arranged. Come on now. Oh, everybody's just so friendly here. This is great. There's a lot of aggression. I just sense a lot of aggression in this small space. Oh, he's toast. Great. As I waste all of my projectiles in the process of this. Oh, great. That hurt me. That injured me. Fantastic. Oh, I keep... Ugh. Let me get out of here. I need some better projectiles. Leave these mines here. Oh no! It was good. It was good. It was good. Okay. Seth, I am in fact the proud owner of a pre-order of the new Neo Geo. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I've always wanted a Neo Geo. I've never had a Neo Geo. It's kind of the one home console that's been on my list for a long time. But you know, and especially as far as like the games go, the games are just so insanely expensive. You know, it's a whole thing. So I'm looking forward to not only getting the system, but getting those games at nowhere near what they cost. The originals cost. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Who said that said we needed a Will Quotes library? I don't remember who said that. Kwamikaze, yes. There is a. Let me pull it up really quick, and I can link you. So this company is partnering with SNK to re-release the Neo Geo and several of the games for it. Let me do a plopping of this over here like that. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, pretty cool. And it's not an emulation device or anything. It's actually like a new recreation of the original system. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I think there's 10 games that they are re-releasing. Wow, no! That is professional video gaming right there in this corner of cyberspace. That is what I like to see. Please. Oh. Great. I'm hoping that this kind of spawns some newer, like, homebrew Neo Geo releases. Or not necessarily homebrew, but just some new releases for the Neo Geo that are affordable, that are not $400 or whatever. There've been some, but they're just so expensive. Like it's just so in line with all Neo Geo hardware and games and whatever. Like, there's a release of that game Xeno Crisis that we played a handful of years ago on the Genesis. It's like a overhead isometric run and gun kind of game, kind of like plays like Smash TV, if you've ever played that, where you're just like a Marine fighting aliens and stuff. But there was a Neo Geo release of that it's $300 because it's just in line. I don't know why Neo Geo cartridges are so expensive. I would love to know, truly, but I do not. Get this guy out of my face. Yes. Son farts dingus. Okay. Ha! Oh, get out of here with your freaking red body. No! Is this bro just standing there in the middle of this vehicular combat video game with a rocket launcher? I do have one more life after this, so that's good. Frick! Give this to me. Give this to me. Thanks and joy. Oh, he's coming. He's coming this way. He's coming around this way. Please, please, please. Yeah! Take that. You have made it to the final round. Prepare for a battle minion, or prepare to battle minion. Last year's, I missed that winner or something.
Boom shakalaka!
Okay. Get this guy out of here. Woo! Okay, great. Great. Okay, where are we going? Believe I have to go up here and out this way. Where was that ramp? Is that a ramp? Yeah. Whoop! All right, sir. Or ma'am. Do I go down? Oh, I think I go down there. Like, who is shooting at me right now? What is shooting at me? Okay. Okay. Leroy. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are you at? I just hear like a machine gun going on right now that's much swifter than mine. Come on, where's this brother? Oh! Where is this guy? I'm shooting at? Oh, there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, there's a tank thing. Oh, come on now. Wow. What? Ah! Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah! What? Oh, my goodness. Why was that there? I'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh, he's all the way over there now. Great. Ah! Okay, it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. We survived. Have you tried using the radar? See, I thought he was like, he handles very well, I believe. And so, like, I go to where I think he is, and then he's just, like, not there, but he's circling me. At this point, I have to use Dark Side because I understand how he controls and all that nonsense.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yes, exactly that. Exactly that. Okay. Okay. There are only 3 opponents at the beginning of this. Why? It can't be that difficult, right? Okay. What is on that side of the building, that, like, face? 3 opponents plus a tank. I mean, there's that. A tank that freaking handles great. Okay. If I could actually hit these enemies, oh my goodness. Frick! Whoa! Whoa! Okay. In honor of Rookie of the Year on Netflix, what's everyone's favorite 90s live-action kids movie? Man, I haven't thought about Rookie of the Year in a long time. I'm going to have to think about that for a minute. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990. I think, okay. Mine's kind of a niche one, I think. Let me just think about this for a second before I say this. Because there's no takesy backsies. Watching Cool Running. Oh, nice. Nice. Been a long time since I haven't seen that since, like, around the time it came out. That's one of those where it would basically be like watching the movie, you know, brand new for me. Okay, let me just okay. So the one that comes to mind is a movie called Remote. So it's a movie. Actually, I have it on. I have the VHS and the Laserdisc. It's uncommon. So it is. It's a movie. There was this stream of this company that made like these. It's movies like that, like kids, like family-friendly kind of movies, called Moonbeam Entertainment. They only made a handful of movies. They didn't make a ton. I don't know if it was their first one or like their first one that was like mildly successful, but it was called Prehysteria, and it was about these kids that come across these little. They come across baby dinosaurs, and the baby dinosaurs are like little animatronics. And and there are these, these people that are trying to it's like the bad guys, the bumbling crooks that are trying to take the dinosaurs, steal them so they can sell them and whatever. But all right, Will, we will catch you later. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, fantastic rest of your week, and we will see you so insanely soon for more shenanigans out here in cyberspace land. Yeah, so I have them on Laserdisc, actually, both of them. Let me go get them really quick. One moment, please. I will BRB just very, very quickly.
Blue streak speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog. In this game, losers get roboticized. Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive.
Okay. Blue diggity. Okay, so oh, there's that. Let me back this up just a little bit. So, this is the first Prehysteria, as you were talking about, Seth. So, yeah, it's as you can see, it's kid little animatronic dinosaurs. They're just like, they're protecting them from the guys that are trying to steal them to sell them or whatever the heck. So yeah, so that's Prehysteria. I actually have Prehysteria 2 as well on Laserdisc. For those of you who don't know, I love Laserdisc. I love collecting Laserdisc. It's one of my little weird niche things that I collect. But that's Moonbeam Entertainment, if you can see that logo there. But yeah, so that's I have Prehysteria 1 and 2, and then this is Remote. So Remote is it's basically, back this up. So it's basically imagine Home Alone, but with remote controlled vehicles and stuff like that. So long story short, this is kind of just a goofy premise for a movie. This kid, he does something, and then he ends up getting grounded, and then he is wounded that he's grounded, so he runs away from home, and there's this brand new house that's on the market to be sold, and so he goes and he goes to this house. I think he and his girlfriend would hang out there sometimes. Yeah. That's why he went there. That they would kind of like meet up there. Not not for any crazy. They would just hang out. And so he went there to, as you do exactly, and was there pouting about being grounded. And these escaped convicts go to the house, and they basically they're setting up shop there, trying to hide from the police. And so they're there. He has like all of his RC stuff with him. Oh, by the way, he gets grounded from all of his RC vehicles and stuff. So he takes them all with him to this house. And so, he's just in this abandoned house by himself, surrounded by all these remote controlled vehicles and stuff. But anyway, so it's this whole thing. He's trying to he kind of messes with them with all the RC stuff. And then in the end, he escapes, with all the RC stuff and gets them caught by the police again. But anyway, I that's probably my favorite movie like that. Homeward Bound is a good one too. Miller Time, 100%. But yeah, that's my Moonbeam Entertainment collection there. My parents owned a video rental store in the 80s and early 90s, and so something that they would do is they would get movies like, I don't know, a couple of months before, 2 months or so before they were released to the public, so that it was something that they would do through like a video warehouse here in town that supplied movies. And they would get all kinds of movies. And it's basically they would essentially borrow them. It was like a trial to see if they wanted to buy them for their store. So yeah, so there's that. Seth, I totally forgot about that Michael J. Fox was Chance. That is so true. That's awesome. I love that. I completely forgot about that. Oh, whoa, you can destroy this in the middle? That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Can you go down there? Do I want to go down there? It kind of appears you can. It kind of seems like you can. Yeah, that's crazy. I totally forgot about that. And I can hear that movie in my head right now. Let's go down here and check it out. Oh, there's health down here. Okay. All right. I figured it had to be somewhere. Okay, so how does a guy get out of here is the question. Is somebody in here with me? Is there a bro in here with me? Yes, there is in fact a bro. Oh, there's a hallway here. Okay, got it. Great. Good to know. I'm going to come back for this health later when I need it, because inevitably I am going to need that. Okay, there's one more enemy. Now, where does this go? Oh, this is sweet. That was awesome. I love that. Oh, man, frick. Heavyweights. Good grief. How could I forget about heavyweights? Ben Stiller played a formerly overweight health coach that tried to run a fat camp for Get to You Later reprises. Yep. That's pretty funny. Yeah, heavyweights. That's another one of my favorites. Okay. Yeah, but that's a great one. I watched that one all the time. Frick. Get out of here. This is not the place to be hanging out. Where's this bro? Oh, come on. All right. Okay, I gotta. All right, I gotta get back up over there, where that health is. without dying. I am just going to run away from this bro. No, 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 no. Sandlot, another great one. Yep. It's been a long time since I've seen many of these movies. It's been a long time since I've seen them, except for these. I actually watched these Prehysteria and Remote fairly recently. I tend to do this thing with myself sometimes where growing up, you know, like I said, my parents were in the video store thing. They had watched a lot of Laserdisc, and so some of my favorite childhood memories are, you know, Friday night movie night watching a Laserdisc. So that's kind of why I have this weird obsession, you know. What even? Come on, do not do something stupid, please. Wow. Good grief. We need movie night. You know, that could be cool. That could definitely be cool. I absolutely have like the hardware and stuff to do that in Discord. I mean, obviously with all this stuff. Yeah, I need to think about making some kind of Discord. I've gone back and forth on the Discord thing. I don't know if it's worth it to pursue that or not. I've mentioned this randomly, and then we kind of talk about it, and everyone's kind of like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool, and then I just don't do it. I need to just do it, and you know, that's that. But yeah, movie night could be cool. No. But any crazy video store stories? I was too young really to really know much about what was going on with the store and like anything crazy that may have happened or whatever. I do have like a walkthrough. I was capturing some VHS, digitizing some VHS for my mom not too long ago, and I found a VHS that my dad walked through the store. I think this was in '89, probably. I don't know what year the store opened, but I know it closed in '93. But he did like a walkthrough, like a camcorder footage walkthrough of the store in '89, and I thought that'd be cool at some point to watch that on stream. But I need to get this guy out of here. Good grief. But I need to digitize that. But I think that would be cool. A lot of times when I was there, so they had, you know, in video stores you'd have some kind of like TV up on the wall or something where a movie would be playing or whatever. They had that TV kind of near where the register was, and so sometimes when I was there, I would be sitting by the register, and they had an NES hooked up to that TV, so I'd be playing like an NES game on that TV there. Oh my goodness gracious! I had that. The deal was sealed on that. I cannot believe that just occurred. Freaking Scooby Snacks. Good grief.
Game over, yeah!
Okay, we're doing. I can't. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if we didn't. We're gonna beat this. This is happening. Now that we know that there's health down there, though. Jackbox trivia night. That could be cool. This final fight is going to take another 5 weeks like Cuphead. Bro, don't even with me. Cuphead was brutal. That game was brutal. I didn't even realize how brutal that game was. Like I knew it was brutal, but I just had no idea. Yeah! Just blasted right through that, bro. Okay, I gotta go blow up this pyramid up here so I can get that health. Whoop! I like how there's just a lot of leniency as far as like falling off of things and kind of like hanging on for dear life when you're about to fall off of something. I like that in a game. It doesn't keep its physics too serious, you know what I'm saying? Need to get some more weaponry here. What are some other live action family movies? So here's one. So Beethoven, the movie about the what you call it, the Saint Bernard. So that funny story. Beethoven is actually the first movie that I saw the Power Glove in. Not the Wizard. I actually didn't see the Wizard until later. But it was the first movie that I saw the Power Glove in, and it was pretty late. I think Beethoven came out like in '92 or something like that. And the Power Glove had already come and gone by then. And so I remember like I saw it in that movie, and I wanted it. And my mom took me to Toys R Us, and it was long gone. Just to be clear, the NES top loader was out by the time I was trying to find this thing and trying to find the Power Glove in stores, and it just was not there. So, yeah. Anyway, Beethoven, another one. Love that movie. There was a movie. A couple of movies with Hulk Hogan that I really liked. There was one, Suburban Commando, where he was like an alien that came to Earth and Christopher Lloyd was in it, and Christopher Lloyd, his family was like took him in or whatever. I don't really remember exactly what it was about, what the plot was, but yeah, Suburban Commando. I think that I can't remember when that came. That could have been late '80s though. I don't remember. That and Mr. Nanny was another one that he did that I really liked, where he's a wrestler, and he basically gets hired as a bodyguard for this very rich family, but it kind of just turns out that they are. That he's their nanny. So, yeah. Yes, Miller Time, yes. I was frozen today. Yes, if any of you have ever seen that clip, that's what that's from. It's I quite like that movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Did I get that health? Yeah, I got the health. Okay. Whoop. But if I die, then the health respawns, so that's helpful. Let's go around here and see if we can get some more special weapons unlocked. And Minion Bro is nowhere near us. So we are in the clear. Everything is A-okay. Being shot at by someone. Probably one of these little fools. Yeah, that guy right there. All right. Oh, get out of here. Are you kidding me? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, a lot of the physics makes absolutely no sense for how the vehicles hold onto these ledges, but I appreciate it anyway. Whoop. Okay. Where's this bro? Where's this bro? Oh, come on, what? Yep. That's fine, because I have 2 more lives. I have 2 more lives, and I know where the health is. And I believe that respawns, right? Right. I hope, I think. Okay. I'm not going to go diving off of any buildings this time unless I know for sure where we're going. Okay, so all the special weapons respawn down here. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. And we got health respawn. Okay, we're in the clear. There's no reason why we should not be able to beat this. No reason. 0 reasons. Where? What? Take that. Thank you very much. Where is this bro? Is he up there? I feel like whenever he's up there, he just doesn't want to come down here. He just wants to stay up here. Yep. Whoa! Hey! Ho! Hey! Yep. Okay, need health, please. Leave me alone, please. I need help. Okay, I gotta go that way. Does this do something? Surely this is something. Sure. Oh! Don't mind if I do. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I need that health. Please, please, please. Okay. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We got this. We got this. We got this. Son! Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's great. We're doing the do. We're going to get this health refill. Just like this. Just like this. Boom. I don't know why his health just went down. I don't know why his health just went down, but here we are. We're getting it. We're getting it, Jack. We're getting it.
You make it home now. Survive.
Where is this bro? Oh, he's about to... Oh, he was down there. He was down there. Yep. Do not. Forts! Yep. Yep. No. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. We have 1 more life. We are in the clear. We are in the clear. Just don't do something stupid, sir. Just do not you dare. Do not you dare. Okay. Well, it appears not all of the special weapons respawn, so there's that. But at least the health does. Okay, where is this fool? We're not jinxing anyone, Miller Time. We're not jinxing anyone. Okay. Yep. This is it. This is where the rubber meets the road. Yep. Congratulations. You have won the 10th Twisted Metal competition. Prepare to meet. Oh, my. Do we have to fight him? Okay, maybe not. You are the winner of the competition and are granted an audience with Calypso, the creator of the Twisted Metal contest. As you speed into his underground garage, you spot him surrounded by bodyguards and seated on a throne of broken car parts. His face is burnt beyond recognition. His smile is hideous. When he recognizes you, his face goes pale. No, screams Calypso. He's mine. He is mine. He's not yours, you tell him. He's one of my most powerful demons, and you stole him, used him to gather up your prizes for this competition of yours. Let's go black. It's time to come home. What does this all mean? And with that, a shadowy figure on the back wall of the garage flies out of the darkness and into your head, disappearing into your body. Calypso screams in agony. You simply smile. He's coming back home with me. You say, your contest, your vision is over for good. See? Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So I guess... Yeah, okay. You speed off into the LA night, screeching... Okay, so apparently the ending is different for every character. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So depending on whatever character you're playing as when you beat it, then you get a different ending. So that was his thing. He wanted a friend. He wanted a friend. He wanted a best friend. So he got it. So there's that. We did it. We did it. It was on easy, but we did it. Who cares? Who cares? Definitely with a game like this, you have to make heavy use of, the drifting and the emergency brake and all that stuff. And I feel like it felt pretty good once I got used to it. I definitely had to play it with the D-pad though, because this game came out before the analog sticks were a thing. So when you play with the analog sticks, it's like when you play with the analog sticks, if you're just kind of off like that, like kind of down, then you can change the speed of the text. If you're just kind of off, let's do it over here. If you're just kind of off like that, then it kind of triggers as reverse, and so so that doesn't really work. So it was much easier to play with the D-pad on this. So I remember the other Twisted Metal games being like that too with the ending. That's cool. So yeah, I have this one. I have Twisted Metal 2. I got Twisted Metal 2 several years ago actually, but I wanted to play this one before I played Twisted Metal 2, and I've been waiting to get Twisted Metal 1 because I've been trying to find it in pretty good condition. I've seen it a handful of times, but it's just looked like garbage. So I actually got this one from friend of the channel, Big Money Bowman, from his store a couple months back. So yeah, pretty cool to finally play this one. If I remember, the endings were kind of Twilight Zone like, and you got ironic wishes. Yeah, that's cool. That seems pretty in line with the way it is, with the way that it plays and whatever. It's interesting again, the way that it's like it's an FMV, a video, and then it just snaps into just like the Twisted Metal background there. So there's that. Before we finish, I want to actually read through the intro here just to get the full concept of the story, because we did not do that earlier, like we should have. So there's that. This really makes me want to play like Vigilante 8 and Interstate 76. Although Interstate 76 is a PC game. I don't think it came out on anything else, but I had a lot of fun playing that one. This game came out in 95. Wow. Crazy. What a time. Was this a PS1 launch game? I actually don't know. PS1 launch games. It is one of the few PS1 games that did come in like a long box. So the games that oh, that's actually super sweet. You can go in first person mode with the bike, and you're on the bike. I wouldn't want to do that. I feel like that'd make it way more difficult. Dadgummit, PS1 launch games. Let's see. Okay, it was not a PS1 launch game. Air Combat, Battle Arena, ESPN, Extreme Sports, Kalik, the DNA Imperative. I've never heard of that. NBA Jam, Rayman, Ridge Racer, Soul Calibur. Oh, the story. Okay. It is Christmas Eve 2005, and in a very few moments, the legendary Twisted Metal competition will begin. That's funny. It's 2005. Deep within his stronghold, far beneath the streets of Los Angeles, the contest's demented creator, a man who calls himself Calypso, watches and waits. He's prepared to pay the winner any prize he or she requests, no matter how rare, no matter how costly, no matter the consequences. Wow. A dozen competitors have been personally selected by Calypso to do combat in the 10th running of the Twisted Metal competition. They come from every background: assassins, mercenaries, vigilantes, professional drivers, social misfits, and joyriders. All are out for one thing tonight, the chance to battle for their ultimate dream. Tonight, one dream will come true. Tonight's combatants are, and then it goes through all the, yeah. That's pretty, so it's basically like Mortal Kombat, but with cars. And then that's interesting that he's like, I will grant whatever wish. Literally whatever wish you have. Literally whatever it is, you get it. So that's pretty interesting. Anyway. Looks like you can do it with any car. What? I missed that. You can do what with any car? Anyway, Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur. What? Street Fighter the movie was a launch game. The Raiden Project. I've heard. I actually want to play that one. I've heard of that one. Total Eclipse Turbo. It really is Mortal Kombat with vehicles. Oh, you can do first person with any vehicle. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't even know what button you would hit to change that, because all the buttons are kind of spoken for on the controller, unless you have to do it in options or some combination of buttons or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, that's cool. Okay, so we done did it. We done did the thing. Next week, I believe we are going to play. Let me look at my list, but I think the next game I had on my list was the McDonald's game on the Sega Genesis, which is actually a pretty great game. Shockingly, it's made by Treasure, who Treasure made Gunstar Heroes on the Sega Genesis. If you've ever played that, fantastic run and gun kind of Contra style game on the Genesis. They also made Mischief Makers, which we played on stream a couple of years back on the N64. The side scroller, kind of like anime looking kind of game. A Mickey D's video game, yes. You play as Ronald McDonald, but it's apparently it is very good. So it's one of those that's very misleading. It's kind of a hit.
I don't believe it.
It's kind of a hidden gem because you look at it and you think, oh, it's a McDonald's game. How could this possibly be good? But apparently it is. So I think that's next on the list. So we will probably play that next week. And yeah, so that's next week. The week after that, there will be no stream, unfortunately, due to IRL activities. And then the week after that, my plan is to play the new Star Fox game. So that's kind of the lineup for the rest of the month. So the Mickey D's game next week, no stream the following week, and then the new Star Fox game the week after that. So anyway, everyone, I appreciate you accompanying me through this journey through Twisted Metal on the PlayStation 1. I hope all of you have a fantastic rest of your day, fantastic rest of your week, and we'll see you all very soon for some more Michael K TV. Deuces.